Well, hello to you all. I understand this is a bit of a weird first video, but I did kind of want to talk about the scrapped concept of Mortal Kombat 8. So, if none of y'all really know, basically what Mortal Kombat 8 was Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. Um, what was originally meant to be Mortal Kombat 8 was, in Ed Boon's words, much more dark and grittier, which most likely for some of these designs were inspirations for Mortal Kombat X instead. Like for example, Scorpion and Sub Zero. Personally, with like characters like Kano and not, I don't really think Raiden, but like just Kano looks like Ryu in my opinion. But it's just kind of a cool idea to see. So I just kind of wanted to talk about what could have been of this game, plus a little bit of like scrapped MK versus DC content, which if you do look at the cutting room floor, MK vs. DC was meant to have DLC. In fact, Quan Chi was very, very fucking close to getting released. But sadly, Midway shut down in about, I think, April of 2009. In which what happened was they had to file for bankruptcy because most of their games were getting scrapped and certain things like that. So what does this mean for Mortal Kombat? Obviously, they formed NetherRealm and everything else like that, but yeah, the MK versus DC kind of failed because it was a collaboration with DC Universe. If it was just a regular Mortal Kombat game, it would have sold well. In fact, there was actually meant to be another game as well, but that's another story for another day. So all we have for Mortal Kombat 8 is like four, four concept designs of Kano, Scorpion, Sub Zero, Raiden. Oh yeah, and also forgot Sonya. So I wanted to bring this up because NetherRealm can't really make something good without like NetherRealm can't make anything new that's good. Except for like a handful of characters. I mean, they don't do everything wrong. Like I like parts of NetherRealm's stories. NetherRealm's like the games got better at fighting and certain things like that. Like for example, I love Hanzo's character arc throughout, the second era of Mortal Kombat. Like I'm happy he let go of his rage and him and Sub-Zero are finally cool again. Not cool again, but like they finally made peace with each other. Same as like things like Cabal being good. MK9 wasn't that bad. Same as not that. MK9 was actually pretty good, except for like the part whenever Sindel kills everyone, which everyone hates. But you know, yeah. Um. Then after that, what kind of happened was like MK11 was kind of more of a downfall, and yeah. And with the brand new thing of Chaos Reigns, a lot of people are not happy with how Mortal Kombat is in like its state right now. I mean, you can even look at people's reviews like the Uncommon Oddity, and I'll even give my little 2 cents about it. I just don't like it. It's just not a good DLC. I like the first 15 minutes of it with like, you know, Bihan, Cyrax, Sector crashing, Kuai Liang's wedding with Harumi, but other than that, it's just not really that good. It just kind of feels rushed. It feels like it makes no sense. I feel like the worst thing for me, at least, is that Titan Havoc should not be a fucking villain because you could literally make a character like him in Invasions. But let's not get onto that. The reason why I did bring this up is because what could have been, and maybe it could have saved Midway or anything else like that. I'm happy NetherRealm formed because they have a lot more control with their games now. Instead of being controlled like by a big company, they're more of like not independent, but like they're more on their own now, which I do respect. I think Mortal Kombat 1's a step up, but yeah, I kind of made this just to think about like what could have been and like it could like the series could have been a lot more original and better is because Mortal like this was meant to be like a more of like I guess a soft reboot in which um it would have just been I think it would have been a lot more of a refreshing take on Mortal Kombat because it would have been a little bit more like a lot more serious and things like that. So who knows? If it came out, where would Mortal Kombat be in? Or like Midway or anything else like that? Maybe in another universe we could have talked about MK versus DC universe. Who knows? But yeah, I mean that's just the end of the video. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, evening, all that type of stuff, and see you all later. Goodbye.